I need you to listen because Israel has just bombed one of our aid warehouses in Gaza, which we were feeding Palestinians with, to stop Palestinians from getting the life-saving food they need. For the last 2 months, we have been handing out tens of thousands of meals on the ground to the Palestinians Israel is trying to starve to death. Our community worked hard to raise hundreds of thousands in partnership with an organization called Haya Washington, who operates multiple distribution points and bakeries on the ground in Gaza. And last week, I got a call from one of the organizers pleading with me about the situation in Gaza, telling me that Israel had bombed one of the food warehouses we relied on to feed Palestinians. I need you guys to wrap your head around this. Israel is conducting mass starvation against the Palestinian people trapped in Gaza because they want to eliminate them. They want them to not exist. I need you guys to understand that dozens of Palestinian kids have been killed by starvation in recent weeks. This is a man-made famine, and Israel is the one responsible for it. They're bombing food depots and warehouses and restricting aid, funneling it into their so-called Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, which has slaughtered over 1,000 Palestinians seeking food at their camps. To put this in perspective, yesterday, July 26, 2025, the death toll reported was 71 Palestinians killed in the Strip. Out of those, 42 were killed by the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation. It is Israeli policy to take away all the food from the Palestinian people. Itamar Ben-Gvir, Israel's national security minister, went to Mar-a-Lago and met with Republicans in April of this year. And when he came back, he reported, and I quote, "They expressed support for my very clear position on how to act in Gaza and that the food and aid depots should be bombed in order to create military and political pressure." Everything is deliberate. The targeting of journalists and healthcare workers, the targeting of humanitarian workers and food depots. Everything is deliberate. Israel knows exactly what they're doing, and they're spreading these lies. And what is happening right now in the Gaza Strip is named Operation Gideon's Chariots, a plan to annex the entire Gaza territory and ethnically cleanse it of its Palestinian inhabitants. That is Israeli policy that their war cabinet voted on. That is what's happening right now. Gaza is being red zoned, where it's shoot to kill. And they're placing the GHF camps in these red zones and forcing Palestinians to go there, so that Palestinians risk their lives being murdered by Israeli soldiers on their way to one of the only sources of food left in the Strip that has been manufactured by Israel for this purpose. And when they get there, they're being killed by the people running the camps. When you ask Zionists, when you ask Israel what they think about this, they maintain that there is no starvation in Gaza. Even though we're seeing front page headlines with pictures of skin and bone Palestinian children starved by Israel. This is Zionism. Ethnic cleansing, genocide, mass starvation, and continually ripping land from the Palestinian people. Zionism is evil. We will continue to distribute food in the Gaza Strip to the Palestinians in need. But the prices are rising, and I want to encourage you to please consider donating your part to our fundraiser. It will make it on the ground in Gaza. If you're curious about our work, there's plenty of videos and photos on this playlist right here. Follow me for more. Share this video so more people see it. Thank you, and free Palestine.